Picture this, a homeless black man standing in the cold, clutching his last $10. For him, that bill was survival. Food for the night, maybe a warm coffee, maybe hope. But instead of keeping it, he gave it away to a stranger wearing a Hell Angels jacket. Nobody saw what was coming next. His name was Marcus. Life hadn't been kind. He lost his job, then his home, and now he lived day to day, surviving on scraps. Yet despite all that, Marcus carried something priceless: compassion. One evening, while resting near a gas station, Marcus noticed a biker slumped against his motorcycle. The man looked fierce, dressed in the bold leather of the Hell Angels, but behind that tough exterior was exhaustion and pain. His bike was empty, and so was his wallet. Most people would have crossed the street, avoiding the biker's intimidating presence. But Marcus didn't. He walked up slowly and asked, "You okay?" The biker sighed, "Ran out of gas and cash." Marcus hesitated for just a moment, then reached into his pocket. Out came the only money he had, 10 crumpled dollars. He pressed it into the biker's hand. "This should get you moving again," he said quietly. The biker froze. This homeless man, who had nothing, had just given away his last $10. No judgment, no fear, just pure humanity. The next morning, Marcus awoke to a sound that shook the street, the roar of engines. A group of Hell Angels pulled up, led by the same biker. But this time, they weren't there for trouble. They were there for Marcus. They brought him food, warm clothes, and even offered him a safe place to stay. The biker from last night stepped forward and said, "You gave me your last $10. Now it's our turn to give you something back." That single act of kindness had come full circle. Marcus gave without expecting anything, yet fate answered in the loudest way possible. Sometimes the smallest sacrifice creates the biggest change. Now, I want to ask you, if you were down to your very last $10, would you spend it on yourself, or would you give it away to someone in need? If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because stories like this remind us that kindness is powerful, and you never know whose life it might change next.